co-owner of A Lonely Heart, the 4th episode of Series 1, is written by Patrick Ness and starring Greg Austin, Fady El Said, Sophie Hopkins, Vivia Opara and Catherine Kelly. So this episode got directed by Philippa Langdale and it got released on 6th of May 2017 after Knock Knock, Series 10 episode in America. So the title of the episode is a reference of Owner of a Lonely Heart song by Yes. It's about April and Cora Kiner sharing the same heart. The episode opens with Charlie looking through the cabinet, and we cut to Shadow Palace where Cora Kiner hears April's thoughts, and it's growing stronger than ever. Also in my For Tonight We Might Die retrospective, every time I mention Cora Kiner's name, you might notice the quality sounds kind of funny, which is because I mispronounced his name and said Cora Kiner, so I had to record my voice and replace every sound of me saying his name incorrectly. Jackie came in as April is playing violin. She gets a call from her dad, but she ignores it. Apparently he's out of prison. Again, I love the chemistry between Ram and his dad. I thought it's well written. Matisse was kind of frustrated with Charlie's secrecy and lying about the cabinet, where he says it's hope but it's also a weapon. This episode also introduces Pookie Quinell as Dorothy Ames, who works with the governors and replaced Mr. Armitage as the head teacher after his death. And I think she did a great job, and she previously played the captain in A Christmas Carol. We also have Killer Petal from Crack in Time, where they cut anyone who touches it, which is pretty bizarre. In the scene where in the classroom where they're discussing war, April rants on reminding them that they're not soldiers, and they had no idea what it's like being soldiers and being in war. It's pretty bizarre. And so did the bit where she smashed a locker door with her fist. So Ram drives April home, but her dad arrives. April doesn't take it well, and Ram protecting her. Con O'Neill played Hugh McLean, April's dad, who's a folk singer and fiddle player. When he drinks a lot of alcohol and having suicide thoughts, he drove through the motorway and crashed into the tree with April and her mum Jackie in the car, and as a result, Jackie is paralysed, Hugh goes to prison, and April's fine. And I think Con is so good in this, playing a troubled and broken father who still cares about April. Speaking of April, the scene where she's raging and pointing two swords as she's controlled by Cora Kiner, I was like, holy shit! That scared Hugh off. So Ram and April went into her room. They both started to have sex. April speaks with Cora Kiner's voice, so it's possible that Ram had sex with an alien. And it's pretty amusing when Jackie came in being shocked, so she questions the pair of them on who Ram is and was he wearing a condom. So he left as Jackie found out that April met Hugh. Tanya's pissed off with Charlie for treating Miss Quill like a slave. Hugh came in to warn Jackie about April's rage. She obviously wasn't happy because Hugh wasn't supposed to see or contact them unless it's by a mail. So April gets controlled by Cora Kiner, using her rage to kill her father, but thankfully she didn't kill him. Ram walks in to talk her out of it. Then Charlie, Tanya and Matisse came in. The portal opened, so April went inside so she can get her heart back. Ram wanted to go with her, so he dived in. Also the bit where April stuck her hand through Jackie's chest, I suspected that she cured her legs so she can walk again, which is a nice way to fix Hugh's damage. And I think Shannon Murray is great as Jackie McLean, April's mother. This episode ends with a great cliffhanger. This is a great episode. What did you think of this episode? Let me know in the comments down below. Can't wait to talk about the next one, The Bravish Heart. So exciting. I'll see you in the next video.